Oi, oi, alright, how's it going? I'm Grant, this is Doodle Review, and we're going to conclude this run of rap reviews with an absolute banger. Sundial is only Chicago-conscious rapper Noname's second full-length official album, which is surprising because the music presented on this album bears absolutely no trace of a sophomore record. This feels like a confident, well-executed album from a mature artist deep into a long discography. Noname, real name Fatima Naima Warner, is renowned for her ability to deliver deep societal observations and deconstructions with a balance of smart wordplay, great cadence and great flow. There's enough talent in that all alone, all by itself, that other musical elements could take a backseat and an album would still pack a punch. But what makes Sundial an amazing record is its utter commitment to go the extra mile and match that lyrical exceptionalism at a musical level as well. Most tracks offer a smooth, almost bossa nova feel with live drums and exceptional bass playing. I'd actually love to know who delivered these bass performances because the playing on display is remarkable. Favourites include Boom Boom, where space between notes is used to create a really dynamic and expressive listen. It's almost the beats that aren't hit that are as valuable as those that are. And the brilliant Yusuf Dayes provides the drums on potentially the interlude, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear that he was involved in other tracks. Either that or the other players used are able to replicate his effortless creativity and groove. Of course, as I mentioned, Noname's bars are absolutely the star of the record and remain a powerful presence throughout. Highlights include Hold Me Down, commenting on the tendency to only recognise hate and oppression from outside while turning a blind eye to the actions perpetuated within. Namesake has one of my favourite combinations, double bass played at half time with a propulsive shuffle beat at full speed. This provides the backdrop to a track in which Noname mercilessly mocks and dissects the NFL's connection to the military-industrial complex and how they often leverage black artists to continue to promote that. And Noname doesn't let herself off the hook though, both calling out Jay-Z for refusing to participate and then rolling that back just a few years later, and then talking about herself for a similar stance on Coachella. Gospel is another highlight, a track that skewers the concept of Christianity as an instrument of colonialism throughout history. It features great features from Silk Money as well as Billy Woods, who drops an amazing verse that continues the theme laid down by Noname, in this case referencing Zimbabwe's war for independence. Sadly, there is most definitely a blight on this otherwise pretty perfect record, and that is Jay Electronica's feature on Balloons. Noname has been pretty adamant that she doesn't care about criticisms of his verse, but digging into it, it's less of a verse and more of a full anti-Semitic diatribe, and I'm not sure how you can suggest this is something worth defending, to be honest. It's a shame because it taints Noname's album of deftly articulated societal observations with the opposite, a hateful, fanatical farce of a conspiracy. As if to highlight that juxtaposition, even on the same track, Noname stands high above by using her verses to dismantle the concept of white voyeurism of black pain and suffering within the entertainment industry. The inclusion of Jay Electronica's talking points just don't make sense. This is where compartmentalizing helps me though, and I'm sure it won't for others, and that's fair, but I think this record and Noname's intellect is just too valuable to write off based on one mistake of another artist, or a mistake of including that artist. This is a fantastic record with just a couple of missteps. We can't pretend that artwork isn't absolutely hideous, but it is an 8 out of 10. Thanks for listening to me chat fraff about this record. You've reached the end of this free review, but you know what, you've got to pay the price. You just got to hit the subscribe button, and more importantly, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Did I get this right? What was your favourite track? Share some thoughts, show some love, or just hurl some abuse in the comments. There are some other videos linked in the description below that you might like. Cheers.